Good morning, traders. Welcome to Small Trades, here where we take small trades for big gains. Market is another 30 minutes from the open. It's 9 a.m. now. Let's have a look at the charts, see what we can find, see what the market is doing overall. Today we're looking at NASDAQ, as we always do. NASDAQ NQ futures. Now, today, I believe, is the day when September future contracts expire. So there could be some unexplained or unexpected volatility. Sometimes that happens when I think those people who haven't rolled over their futures to the December contracts, those futures will be closed out right before the market open, and there could be some volatility. And market could just shift maybe 50, 100 points in one direction, because there will be a lot of contracts just liquidated. So just watch out for that. So futures contracts expire on, I believe, third Friday of last month in the quarter. So at the end of the quarter, the third Friday is when they expire. Today is September 19th. It's Friday, so expect that right prior to the market open. So be extra careful there. Technical analysis may not play much of a role because of that. Okay, so let's have a look. I took a quick test trade here this morning just to see whether I'm reading the market correctly, and it's a $55 winner. I noticed this bear flag happening here, so I went right below here, below the previous candle. Had a maybe $20 drawdown, and then I hit my $55 winner. Okay, so all right, so I am tempted to go long here. As you can see, I just had my orders out there to go long, but I don't know what's gonna happen once those futures expire. Nobody really knows. I mean, it's something we could definitely watch. We don't get a lot of those days, only four quarters, so 4 expirations. So they happen quite infrequently, but it's definitely something to pay attention to and be mindful of, all right? But in the meantime, while we're waiting for the market to open and give us anything, we're gonna start drawing out some of our support. I like to do them is just draw out these bull flag channels. All right, so we have one right here. All right, so the price went up, kind of went down, did a little bit of consolidation at this with a descending channel like this, and then broke out. All right. Now I like to use those flags as a support. Like so. So the price might say it may be consolidating here, but it might just dump into here and then jump out. Okay, if it's extra bullish, it might just break out and continue going up. But once it runs out of steam and decides to pull back, the areas where you want to focus on would be these areas of support. I'm just going to quietly do that now. Draw out those bull flags and use them as our supports. That's one of the setups that I like to use. Again, don't copy me. I recommend you working out your own plan of what works for you. You can certainly watch me, see where I make mistakes, and see if you can modify my strategy, with maybe combine it together with another indicator. But I've tried many indicators out there. They all lag. They all show you past data. I mean, candles do show us movement that happened in the past, but they do give us some sort of a more solid information, I'd say, where indicators they they could just give you conflicting information, and that would just drive you nuts. I mean, sometimes they work, sometimes they work great, but I recommend doing back testing, and not just back testing by printing out charts, a bunch of charts, and looking at a few months back, but actually seeing if you could get a live replay option on your computer. Just sit back, take a weekend, and just test trade your strategy. Whether that's using indicators or other setups, and see how well they work. Because what I find is you may have a strategy that works today, but next day it doesn't, and then the next day it does, then the next day it doesn't. So you may have those ups and downs, and those on the down days you'll grow very doubtful of your strategy. And not to say I changed my strategy many times, and the strategy I'm trading is most likely will not be the final strategy that I'll be trading. I will have to modify it. I mean, one thing is certain with NASDAQ is change. It constantly changes. You may have a good strategy at one point, but then that strategy might stop working on you. All right, and I've gone through a number of strategies like that where I'd find something, I'd find a pattern that works well, and it would work for a few months and be great. I mean, there were some strategies I had where I would just literally set my orders a day in advance with mini contracts and stops, very tight stops, maybe 5-10 points, and 15 to 60 point targets with very small with very small stops, and I'd get 3 out of 4 winners throughout that day. And yes, maybe sometimes I'd have 4 for all, like 4 for 4, and there are days when I would have 3 out of 4, even 2 out of 4, but because my reward to ratio, the reward to risk ratio was so high, right? So I would make 60 points risking only 5-10 points, 15 points maybe max. The strategy worked really well, and I would just set my orders, 4, 5, 6 orders, whatever the market would give me, and I would find those setups, kind of like I'm doing right now. I would just leave the platform running for the day, come back at the end of the day, and I would just see those, see what I collected, and I would be extremely profitable. And that worked until it didn't, and then it just stopped working, and then I had to go find another strategy. I mean, I always recommend keeping a journal. I think it's healthy to go back and look at your strategies, and maybe if they stop working, maybe they go through some sort of a cycle where they work for a few months, then they don't, and then when they just keep track and see when they start working again. Maybe have a designated account where you can continue trading their strategy little by little, and maybe once it stops working, maybe switch out of minis to micros. So see if you could, and then just keep running that strategy till you see it's coming back to life, and then you can switch back to minis and trade it like that. All right, so that could be one way of doing that. But yeah, I recommend trying different strategies, and also feel free to share those strategies with us here. I mean, I'll leave your comments here, and I'll be happy to test them for you. I do have live replay action capability, so I could certainly do that for you. Just quickly update here the date. Okay, looks like the price is just broke out of this bull flag. Nice, 10 points. Let's just quickly zoom out, see if what we could see here. So the market kind of topped out here at 24,810, 24,815. Wow, and flushed down close to 150 points. It had a nice run up from 655 up to 759. So it went up 100 points. So it dumped 150 points, then went up 100 points. Yeah, it's pretty volatile. All right, so 9:14 now. We're getting close to the market open. Looking at my Topstep platform now. I know we passed the account yesterday. Just want to see what additional steps are needed to go forward. So it looks like we reached the top. There's a bird outside my window. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 funded Apex accounts. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 evals with Apex. So we have 10 accounts in total. Just updating here my accounts. In my spreadsheet, I want to change them from evals to funded accounts now, so we tracking them correctly. Oh, I take it back. I'm sorry. There are 9 accounts altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 evals and 5 funded accounts. Okay, I miscounted there. Okay, it looks like we're just grinding up. Another way I like to identify these areas of support is by just drawing them inside these bull flags, and my point of entry would be somewhere in the middle and slightly below that area of support, in case the price volatility just kind of has like a liquidity grab below it. Okay, so that happens. I mean, there's an actual overlap between these two areas, so I would probably start aiming somewhere in the middle and then work from there. I'm not really using any indicators. Let me check the news, see what we have on the news calendar for today, Friday, September 19th. It's interesting. I don't see anything until 1 p.m. 1 p.m. we have oil rig count. Then 2:30 we have FOMC member Daly speaks daily. 3:30 we have some S&P and Nasdaq speculative net positions. Some gold news, some oil, soybeans, wheat, natural gas, silver, copper, aluminum. So yeah, just commodities, I guess, around 3:30. So if you, 2:30. So if you trade commodities, I would keep an eye out for those. Here we're trading Nasdaq futures, so I'm not too concerned with those news. But anything could happen. Okay. Four minutes away from the market open. I mean, Russell has been unstoppable. It just keeps going up. I mean, small caps are definitely gonna. Oh look, Fed Kashkari ends comments on CNBC. So Fed Kashkari was speaking earlier, so he must have said something too. I think they're all talking about cutting rates twice this year, so that's probably providing catalyst for the market. Well, everything is going up. So Russell is up, Dow is up, S&P 500 is up. Just keep ripping higher. Okay, it's 9:29. Should probably get ready. let's get ready. I really don't know how to trade this. It's just going higher. Okay. Are we bull flagging here? I feel like we are. I could place my order here maybe. Okay. So we can do a quick grab here. Yeah, like, okay, and then we broke out. I'm just gonna try trading this bull flag, although I think we're breaking out now. Okay, see if we reject here. I don't want to rush too much into this. Like I said, the futures are expiring today, so it's there you go. It's just kind of dangerous situation to be in. I'm gonna just focus on my support levels here. I mean, it definitely is moving here and creating this bull flag. How's the stream quality? Okay, looks like seems like it's excellent connection. So hope you guys could hear me. If there are any issues with the sound or video quality, please leave a comment. I'll try to take care of it for you. All right. So what I'm trying to do is now kind of catch the bottom here. We're still doing this bull flag formation. We may break out, we might miss the trade, but it's okay. Rather miss it than be stuck in something I don't want to be in. Okay, like this. So we have area of support here. Let's see if I can move my. Okay, there you go, like this. Okay, we're out. Yeah, I mean, the market is pretty volatile. All right, so we're gonna set an order here. Okay, looks like we had this just kind of overshooting a liquidity grab, and now we may start running. We took out all the stops here. It also came into our area of support, so I like that. Moving my stops a little further away, only because it's just moving so much. I mean, see what we could get here. This will probably be the last trade. Wait, did I just move something? I did, didn't I? Meant to have this here. Okay. I really wanted to go long there. I saw what was happening. Feel like getting a little greedy here. Feel like we could get a little more out of this trade this time. If it dips down there. If we're wrong, we'll manage it. Okay, we're still sitting in this downward channel. I want to go long. Ugh, I wanted to go long from there, but maybe. Ah, okay. It's okay. Gotta be a little patient. We might not get it. We'll see. I'm just gonna quickly switch to the other account, see if we can do trade that account a little bit more aggressively. While this is working out, I'm gonna look at my Topstep account, see if I could draw out the same levels of support there, so we can focus on those areas, okay? Okay, we may be breaking out now. Just looking for a reverse sequence here. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's a little early for the reverse sequence. We need another higher high, and then we can try that. Okay, we're in. Okay. Come on. All right. We got a win, but remember I got a little bit greedy there. I want to get higher. Let's see if it gives it to us. Let's have a sip. Just give it a little bit of time. Just needs a little bit of time. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're up $380 on this account. $222 winner on the other account. I see we could have gotten more. It's okay. $380 up on this account. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got some kind of same thing here. I'm gonna try to see if I can grab a little more from this market if it does dip down there. If we get that dip, although I think something is happening there. I think we might be breaking out. We'll see. Let's see if we get this reversal sequence intact. If we do, I want to be ready to jump in. Okay. Let's wait for it. Yeah. It's gone. Look at this trade. Remember, I wanted to get more. I did get more. Oh. Could have been another what? 30. That's another $600 on top of that. This number would have said $1,000 now if I kept it to the top. It's okay. Next time. All right. Let's see if we could do. See if we could do a breakout trade here. I do like this area right here. If it, there you go. Okay. See if we get a little bit of a bounce there. Okay, we did. We got a bounce there. Good. More than just a bounce, huh? Okay. Let's do. Still on to do this breakout trade. So let's see, we have a reversal sequence going on here, right? We have one pullback, second pullback, and now we're gonna go long. If it breaks out, we have some stops to catch over here, right? We have a lot of stops here. Let's see what the price decides to do. I'm gonna have my order set here for management, and you know, if it does pull back here, it's a nice area to trade in. This is also looking like a bull flag. Okay. Didn't quite reach us. Let's see how this bull flag plays out. Okay. See if we catch a bounce from here. Okay. Okay. Also, don't forget today's Friday. Fridays tend to be tricky. And you don't want to go into the weekend with a loss. That's what really is the worst. It kind of could ruin your weekend. So you just trade patiently. If you don't get as many trades, it's fine. Just have your expectations really low for Friday, okay? I like to keep those expectations really low. If I don't get to trade most of my accounts or half of them, that's fine. This is going to be next week. There's a whole week ahead to catch up, so if anything, I could stay a little longer, trade a little longer, maybe even trade in aftermarket or prior to the market open. Just don't rush on Fridays. How can everyone hear me, okay? Is my sound okay? Everything good? Just keep in mind I have about, I think, 5 or 10 second delay here with what you're seeing on the screen. Okay, so if we break, alright. Didn't get a chance to finish what I was saying. So we have this area of support that we've already visited this area of support, so it's not the strongest area of support. So I would, that's why I'm kind of aiming over here, down to the bottom. So you could certainly go down this way. But we also are working this bull flag here, right? So here's the bull flag. We're in this channel now. So I'm scalping within this channel, little by little. And I'm not scalping to get the full movement from bottom to the top. You know, I just need a little bit. In and out really helps me build my confidence. And don't forget, you know, these channels do break. It could just flush right through, so I'd rather be out before it breaks. Okay, and just catch my small, you know, 10, 20 ticks, which is like, you know, anyway, between 3 to 10 points. I'm very happy with that. Alright, are we doing the reversal sequence finally? So we had this build up. See, we might break through. Okay. Should we try catching the middle of the... I'm going to try catching the middle of this channel on my Topstep. It's a 150k account, so I have a little bit more room if I do make a mistake. Nope, bounced. Just missed that. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait for another opportunity. I mean, it looks like the market is itching to break out, but, you know, that's still not a trade. Sometimes it does that, but then it traps the longs and then goes down. So, gotta be careful there. You need a more solid approach there, okay? I've tried this before. It does this curl down and then it rips back up. And yes, you could have a nice winner. This is usually where you get the most amount of points, when it rips after the first, right? You see one pullback, and from here it went straight, boom, there you go. You see? That's what I was talking about. Okay, you could get that nice ripper, but sometimes it could be just a trap. So yeah, it definitely looks something that you want to take. All right, let's take a look. Let's draw another area of support. Let's not chase this. Let's not get into FOMO mode. let's analyze what happened here. Okay, this is my area of support. We're kind of doing again some kind of consolidation slash bull flag. It's hard to say because it's a bit awkward here. Do we count this as a bull flag? Because the volatility was high, so we kind of did this, went up. Or do we count the whole thing as a flag? Guess time will tell. I'm gonna count it like this. This is more conservative, so I prefer to go conservative here. Okay. So let's see, the market opened over here around 9:30. It went down about 40 points, and now it's up 70 points. Okay. Now the way I look at these levels of support is the first one tends to be less reliable than the second one. However, you know, if the market just keeps grinding up, you may not get a trade. So sometimes you kind of have to wait to see what works better for you. I'm gonna try to give this account another few minutes and then move on to other accounts. Okay, what do we do here? Keep going up, huh? Up, up. Let's see if it comes into this area of support. We could just do a mini scalp. The first area of support is usually not the strongest. Okay. Okay, approaching that area of support. We're going to try to do a quick mini scalp here. Alright. Alright, kind of pierced right through our... Okay, let's see if we can salvage this. I'm going to move my other order right here, right below this candle. Okay. Okay, we're out. Nice trade. Support worked perfectly, just like Doctor prescribed. We made a couple $100 on this trade, I think. Nice trade. I'm also in the same trade on my Topstep account, the 150k Topstep account. I'm still in that trade. I have a slightly larger goals there. My target is $225 there, so it's about to get hit. We'll see if it gets there. Maybe it needs a little bit of a motivation. We'll see. Let you know soon. Oh, and we should on way out. We're up $761 on that account. 485 on this account. And $380 on this account. So roughly, let's quickly add this up. A little bit under 900 on my fund futures. And 760 on Topstep. So let's just say 800 plus 700, $1,500 in less than 30 minutes. Not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna start switching to my other accounts. I think we're good here with these accounts. That's all we needed per day. A couple of $100 a day really adds up, especially if you have many accounts. I'm going to switch over to my take profit trader account shortly. Hang in there. Okay. Looks like we're up and running here. Let's see what the market is doing. Okay, so we come into this area of support again. Let's see if we can get a bounce from here. Catch a trade. Just aiming for the bottom of this. Okay. Market just wants to go higher there, right? Should we try it? I don't know. It's fine. Yeah. Prefer being patient. There you go. Catch it there. Okay. Good. Good start. $110 in less than a minute. Let's not speak too soon. It's Friday. We don't want to get arrogant and cocky. Market will teach us a lesson real quick. So we're trying to break this area of support, and this could be just a liquidity grab, and we'll just go up. There you go. You could do that and just kind of rip up from here, or you can head down to the next level of support, which is fine. I'll be here waiting. Okay. Alright, so it's definitely doing this liquidity grab and may want to pull up. Okay, I don't feel like I missed out because on my Topstep account, I have that 150k account. I have larger targets there, so I'm actually up about 100 there. So I am in this trade right now on my other account, Topstep. Okay, and I'm out. Altogether $983. So yep. See, so this was a kind of a liquidity grab here, the bottom. We can also notice that there's some kind of channel forming. Right, so let's see. So we got this, bull flag. So cliche. I mean, everybody talks about bull flags. They're so cliche, I feel like people already don't use them anymore. Whoever talks about bull flags, generally, I ignore. I'm like, who uses a bull flag? Come on, really? Because everybody draws them differently. They're not really reliable. I feel like one day they're bull flag, another day they're something else. Or reversal crown or something. Crown reversal. But for our purposes, it works pretty well. Let's see, Micron Technology is down 5%. Let's take a look at our stocks. Okay, so let me just double check. We have our order set here. Yes. All right, let's move the stop a little bit further down. We have, all right, so I have my order here in the towards the middle, and then I'm waiting for this. So we're kind of looks like we want to go to the next level of support, but we might do that. The market just doesn't go straight. It usually does some kind of waves, right? So we're gonna go down this descending channel. So I'm gonna just grab a few longs from there. All right. So while that's happening, I'm also gonna maybe set an order here, so we can multitask a little bit. Okay, I don't mind catching a long from here. Like so. Of course, the market drops 100 points now. It's not going to be nice. I shouldn't be trading more than one account because, things... Let's take a look. See if we get in some kind of reversal pattern here. So we had one leg. See if we can make a higher high and then make another pullback. And then I'll consider a breakout trade. We are in this bull flag, so anything is possible. Overall, we're in a bullish bull market, right? So why not? I'm getting a little restless because I'd like to be done with as many counts as possible. So I'm gonna aim a little higher with some of these trades. And see if we can get some wins. Okay. The reason I'm setting my orders here is because, we have, this is the middle of the support that we have identified. The market is going down this channel. This bull flag channel, descending channel. So if the price does kind of come here for a liquidity grab, it's likely to meet some buyers here. We also have bottom of this channel here, where there could be a lot of stops here, so price may want to visit this area as well. So we have this area of interest. Of course, we could break through and just go to the next levels of support. These are, well, let's see, which ones weren't tested yet. This one hasn't been tested, and these are freshly minted areas of support that haven't been tested. All right, so let's take a look. So we have something going on here. So we have one pullback, two pullback. So we could technically do a breakout trade here. If we get a red candle here. Placing my order ahead of time. This is an eval, so I'm kind of... All right, so we got that red candle in. If we break out, I'm going to have my order out there. Let's see if it works. Okay. While that's working, we're gonna wait. I have 2 minis going along there. All right, let's see. Can this thing take me higher? Alright, I'm still waiting for the breakout. In the meantime, I can also do some scalping here. Like if it goes below this area, we can go higher. This is not the best reversal trade setup. I'll tell you why, because we haven't sold off that much, right? We only had this about what, 20 point sell-off. So not that many shorts trapped, but we'll see. And we're in. If we get stuck, we'll manage this trade. This is an eval, so come on, push it. Push it a little higher. I know you want to go higher. Come on. So we trapped some shorts here. Definitely here. Some here. I mean, we may want to come down here for like a last trap here for the shorts. Like visit here, and then people are gonna go short here thinking this is gonna break down and it's gonna shoot back up. So I'm gonna place my order there. It's gonna be a big drawdown. I'm not happy about that. It's gonna be a 30-point drawdown. That's gonna be a lot. It's like $600 drawdown. It's an eval. I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, let's see if we could trap some. Okay, now we need to bounce from here. If not, then we're kind of screwed. We need to trap those shorts, remember? See that drawdown? 700 something points. Yeah. That's the downside of taking these breakout trades, especially when we haven't had much of a sell-off, because you know it's gonna be tricky. All right, we'll be out of one, so we're gonna improve our position here. So you can manage this from here. Okay. So we have this other area of support here. Okay. Okay, we're down $230 in this account. Coming back up. No biggie. We did make about $500 on the other account. It's okay. Okay, so the price may want to visit this area, or may continue doing this breakout. So we're still in this channel. I'm definitely tempted to go long, but with a small account it's harder to manage this kind of trade because I can't take this much drawdown. On my 150k, I just DCA'd into 4 minis and came out with a big profit. Here, couldn't take it. Okay. Can technically try another buy from here if we break out. And if we're wrong, we'll just manage it from there. Wait, I'm not reading this correctly. Hold on a second. This is 1. Oh no, we need the second leg higher. Sorry. I know this is tempting. You know, this could definitely shoot through, but I don't want to go long just yet because we have one leg essentially. We need to make a new higher high with a pullback. Okay, let's just play from here. There we go. Much better. Just went market in for some reason. A little bit revenge trading here. This was definitely a revenge trade, but I figured we got that big red candle. We're gonna have some kind of retracement up. We're still within this channel, so that was fine. Okay. Just missed my entry. Shame. Oh. All right. Okay, maybe it wasn't such a bad thing. Okay, see this wick here? I'm gonna place my order there. It is Friday. Gotta be careful. Okay, I'm getting some orders filled everywhere, left and right. Hope that's a good sign. We're entering our area of support. You know, we can still get to the center of it easily. Getting a little bit of a sell-off here. Let's see how we do in other accounts. Okay, we're getting a bit of a sell-off here. It's normal. Getting to our area of support. Okay, went in and out here. That's good. See if we can move this like so. Like so. Oh, we're in some trade here, huh? Oh, it's an old trade here. Okay, good thing I checked. All right. Oldie but goodie, huh? As they say. Gonna move my order here. Gonna be extra defensive. Okay, so we're in this channel, right? It looks like we sort of broke it. Are we doing like a retest and a flush down? I don't know, maybe. Really looking forward to a bounce, but no. There's definitely a battle here. So we're trying to defend this area of support here. See how we do. Okay. Okay, we're out here. That's good. Getting some kind of respect of our area of support. Nice. So let's check here. All right, so we definitely broke this bull flag and go into this area of support, okay? We're having some small bounces here, which is good. We like to see that. But we have to be certainly careful here because, you know, it is Friday. Market could be very irrational on Fridays. And we could certainly get some funny action here. All right, so we're definitely having some kind of pull. Okay, so it looks like the market is bounced a little bit. We're out of this trade. Okay, we're got $345 in this account. I think I'm gonna stop. Well, actually, let's see how much more we have to go. I did not need to see that. Okay, we need like a few more dollars to pass this account. Just one more trade. I know, I hate that. I'm gonna place it right here. Okay, so we're making nice progress. We are bouncing out of our area of support. This is the area we have drawn out. Okay. Looking good. Okay, great. Nice. Nothing to brag about. Nothing to brag about. Very nice. Okay, $110 on this account. $95 on this account. Zero on this one. $215 on this account. Nice, look at that. So we caught this trade, we caught this trade, bam. Alright, we're completely out on our Topstep account as well. We had like 4 minis there, so you can expect the results. Let's see. We're up $2,360 on Topstep. I think we're good for the day. Oh, I'm such a genius. That account already hit $159,000. I'm actually way above it with this last trade. I overshot my required threshold by like over $550. So we overpassed it. I think we just have to check, see how many days we've traded, but it looks like we reached that $159,000 threshold to pass the account with this last trade. So I'm gonna stop trading Topstep. Made 9 grand on it in a week or so. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Okay, so we have one pullback too. So we might be doing a reversal trade here. Where do we have a zero? We have a zero somewhere here, right? Okay, let's see if we could try that trade here. I'm really hoping this plays out. If not, we're gonna have to manage it. But we did have a bit of a sell-off here, right? I think we could agree this was a bit of a nice, decent sell-off. Not huge, but we did go out. So if it breaks, maybe there's some room to the top of the channel. And maybe we can catch a quick trade. If not, we'll try to catch something down here. We are sort of bull flagging here, so I'm going to try to see if we can scalp from the bottom here. And that'll be also our management point. Okay, come on. See, I don't know where the market is going to go. Up and down, nobody knows, really. Anyone claims they know are full of it. They're delusional. They should not trade. And should not even show other people what they're trading, because it's just crazy. We trade our setups here. That's a bad fill. You saw that? It filled me a lot. Now it gives me very little room for trade to reach my targets, but should have been out of my target if that fill was a little better. You saw how it skipped. All right, I think we should be able to get out of one. There you go. So we get one more. Still have a little bit of room into the top of this channel. If not, we'll manage it here from the bottom. It's okay. We're quite okay with that too. Knew that could happen. There's a bit of a gap here, and I don't really trade gaps, but they do get filled. So I'm gonna place an order right here. Okay, while this trade is playing out, let's see if we can manage this trade from the other account. 215 here. We haven't traded this account yet, right? So let's see if we could do it here. Oh, I think we're out of that trade already. Where is it? Here. All right. $140. Woohoo! Could have gotten more, right? Can't get greedy. Greed is bad. So let's see if we can. How can we see this? All right, so we got this channel again, right? Let's see if we can draw. I see another bull flag inside this channel. I guess these are like mini areas of support. So I'm gonna place my order here. I understand you already know why. If you have been watching my channel, you know that I'll be drawing my rectangle somewhere here, and this is the area of support. Place my order somewhere here, close to the middle. Just to be a little bit more aggressive, you know. I'm gonna place another order right here in case we break through this support. And we have this support. This was already tested, so obviously it's not as strong now, but there's still some room right here between 753 and 747. That's a nice chunk here to visit for the market. All right. This might be a mistake. Let's see. Oof. I'm gonna actually move my order a little bit lower, just because it might have been a mistake. Just could have. Well, we'll see. We don't know. We simply don't know. Okay, we're in. See, it might just slice through. Okay, we're out. Okay, worked. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this gap fill order here. And people say gaps tend to be filled, so sure, we'll test that theory now. It's also bottom of the channel here, so that's another reason why I'm putting my order there. I'm also gonna place my order right here, right below this candle here, in case it decides to go sweep lower there. And we have this area right here of support that hasn't been visited either. Excuse me. Where did I just pull this support from? I don't even know. Anyhow, we're gonna use this area of support here. This is where stops are hiding. Okay, so I'm gonna place my order right here as well. I think we were in on another account somewhere, right? That we got into an order. Just don't know where. Let's take a look. Is it here? Oh, wow, we're in and out. I see. Ah, that's the one we had 0 trades on. Okay. Gotcha. Makes sense. Alright, gap fill. Order. Sure. Gonna draw a bigger target here, so we could catch up. So we had this a bit of a sell-off here. This could be bear flagging now and then going down. Okay, so I'm expecting the price to go down a little bit to the bottom of this channel that we had earlier, and I'm also expecting the price to go visit this area here. This is untested area of 24,747. Okay, I'm gonna place my order there as well. Hope AI is not listening to me. Like NASDAQ AI could be watching me, and it's like, oh, this guy placing his orders there. How can we take advantage of him now? He figured out our code. He's taking all the money from everyone. Oh, he's a terrible, terrible person. No, I'm not taking a lot. I'm just taking a little bit at a time. But again, these are prop firm accounts. They're not real live accounts, okay? So I'm still trading a simulation mode. So this is a sim account. It's simulating the real market environment, but it's not actually sending any real money in and out of the market. So I'm not in any shape or form affecting the market in the slightest bit. The only way I could probably affect it is if other traders decide to watch me and trade their real money, big money, and place their orders where I am placing them. That might affect the market. And don't forget, prop firms are probably watching my trades. They also, I think the whole reason behind them setting up prop firms is because they already admitted to that. The owners of prop firms, they couldn't beat the market, so they said, well, if we can't beat it, we'll just get other people to do it for us and pay us for that at the same time. So a lot of people paying for prop firm accounts, they blow them, but there are a few that make it, and a few of them that I think what's the percentage? About 20% of people, traders that do okay or do pretty well trading prop firm accounts, have their own unique strategies they figured out, and I don't see why wouldn't the owners of prop firms watch those traders closely and use the same strategies in their own trading. I'm sure there's someone probably sitting out there and watching like, oh, why is this guy, 10 days in a row came out green pretty much on all of his accounts. What is he doing that we don't know? That's just something I'm thinking about. Great cup, by the way, my favorite. I think my kids got it for me on one of those school book days. It says, #1 dad, MVP. Looks like a football cup. I hope you guys had your chance to have a coffee. All right, so I'm looking at my stock portfolio here, and it's actually mixed. So slightly red, actually. Let's take a look. What's bringing it down today? So Adobe's down slightly. ARM is down. Bristol Myers is down. Berkshire Hathaway is down a little bit. Chipotle is down. CoreWeave is up. CoreWeave, that's been like one of the best trades of the year for me with stocks. What a monster. I think I traded it a couple of times on the way down. I would buy it on a dip, sell it on a bump. I don't have many stocks left in CoreWeave, but I'm up 50% on it. 50%, it's crazy. in a matter of like 2 weeks. All right, Dollar General is down. Devon Energy is down. Enphase is up. I'm still up on my Enphase position. Not bad, about 10%. Now that they started cutting rates, I mean, this stock got really beaten down. What it used to be $350. Now it's under $50. So it can go 7 times higher, right? If we start cutting rates, the economy will start booming. Trump ends his tariffs, all that BS he's doing. Try not to keep it political, but come on. Free speech, really? I think we all know what we're talking about here. All right, let's take a look. General Mills. General Mills is up. That's another stock that got really beaten down. I'm up on it now a little bit. Pays dividends, nice dividends. So I like it. It's for long term. I'm gonna hold it. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere in terms of going bankrupt. Like all those companies, we all need to eat. Well, once people can't go to restaurants, they're gonna want to get some cereal. I mean, come on, people still like cereal. I love cereal. I don't get to eat it very often, but when I do, oh man, I love it. I think if you go to any hotel for like continental breakfast, they all have cereals lined up. People might not eat them. People might just open them and throw them out, but hotels still have to buy them, right, to serve them. So let's see. I think I want to. Let's see. Do I have a demo? Can I catch something here? I feel like I could catch a trade here. Right here. Could be a terrible idea. But like, just want to put a feeler out there, as they say. When you go fishing, you're like, well, see if if there's any bite in this area. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, would have been nice. Just missed me. Gotta move my order a little lower now, because I already tested my area. I see it's getting volatile. It's like, Paul is here. Paul is here. Let's gotta start doing something. He's just killing it. He's killing us with his orders. How is he finding those areas of support? All right. Okay. Good thing I moved my order further away, huh? Okay, so just a quick reminder, we're in this sloping down channel. We have this gap that people probably thinking is going to be filled right here. So we got another few points to go there, like 64. Okay, we're out of this trade. I'm going to place another order right here in case we do fill that gap. Alright, so we filled in that gap, I think. Let's see what we do next. I don't trust this market, so I'm gonna move my order here. So like I said, we had this gap that filled, but just because it got filled doesn't mean it's gonna bounce from there, right? I guess that's where my error is. You know, we should still look for areas of a bounce. I mean, it filled, yes. So if you were shorting, yes, you were going for this area of short. Now people are gonna be covering their shorts. Hopefully, we'll get enough of a bounce here to close our long here. But the real area that of interest for for support are right here, 53 to 47. All right, and that's where I am gonna have my order out. And if we do break that area, we have this. This is where the stops are. 24,733 area. Okay. So hoping for a little bounce here, but you know, price still wants to go probably to 753 area. There's definitely orders there. Let me see, we're down in this trade. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more defensive. This is more of a trade I'm interested in. Let's also try to see if we can draw another line here just to see what this trend line could potentially look like. I know I hate having so many lines on the chart, but just to get an idea where the price could potentially slope down to, like this could be the area where it wants to visit, right? So it could go down to this, easily into this 24,736 area. It's definitely a very interesting area. So let's have a look. Sorry, let me zoom in so you can see this a little better. Okay, we're in with one, we're out. See if we can repeat the same trade. Let's see if bulls can give us a little bit of a bounce here. Alright, so we're entering my area of support again. Okay, there you go. Did this sort of a liquidity grab, and let's see what it does next. So you see, it went right below my area of support, grabbed the liquidity, and now it's kind of bouncing. I think I'm done in this account. Oh, I didn't quite catch this trade here. It's okay, I think. Let me see. Oh no, I see what happened. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can catch another trade here. 1, 2, then we have another area of support right here. Alright. I'm just gonna chop around this downtrend line, right? I'm setting my orders here. Being extra careful. So here's the support line. Okay. All right, I'm expecting some kind of, yeah, drop into this area. Okay. So we're breaking the support. This is the line that we drew out earlier. We dipped right below it. Did we? Yes, so we took out these stops here. Now we're heading into our next area of support. If we get there, but I would expect a bounce from here. Let's see. So we're up $260 on this pro account. I'm gonna probably stop trading it. $220 up on this one. Okay. What is happening here? We don't know yet. Kind of got stuck here a little bit, huh? Let's give it a little more time. If not, we'll manage this. See if we get that nice bounce. I think the bulls are pretty strong here. Alright, while this is playing out, I'm gonna quickly check the other accounts. Okay, we are stuck a bit here too. Okay, $400 on this account. Oh wow, look at this trade. Remember this one we were down $230? Look at this beauty. Now we're up $510. Oh wow, and we passed this account. With, no, wait, oh no, I'm sorry. 2584, 480. Oh, we passed this account. Why am I still in this trade here then? Oh no, I'm done. Okay, so we reached 26,740. So we just passed this take profit pro account, trade account. Let's take a look here. We got out here $220 profit on the pro or funded account. $260 on this account. How are we doing here? $310 here. Good. $400 on this account. Great. And we have, last but not least, $510 on this account. Okay, so we traded 1, 2, 3, 3 evals and 3 funded accounts. So I think I have 2 Take Profit Pro accounts that have been passed that I need to activate to make them funded. So I should have 5 funded Take Profit Trade accounts next week. Now, in order to start taking out payouts, you need to make another, I think, $1,500. So you make $1,500 to pass, then you have to make a $1,500 to reach the threshold, minimum threshold, before you can start taking money out. Okay, and then that's it. And then you can start taking out daily payouts. Whatever you make in the day, you could take out. There is some revenue share. I think there's some withdrawal fees, and I think 10 or 20% charge, and yeah, it adds up. But still, it's nice that you could take out money on the same day. All right, so I think we're done trading these accounts. I'm gonna go take a break, have my breakfast, and I'm gonna come back soon. I'll hopefully come back later and do some Apex accounts. Okay, I'll leave the market running. I'm gonna turn on the quant tower and just look for setups there, place my orders there, and then get something to eat, and then hopefully everything works out well there. Okay, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. While I'm waiting for the quant tower to start up, I'm just gonna continue looking at stocks. Okay, Solar Edge is up. That's another stock that got beat down. It's an Israeli solar power company. It was $400 just a few years ago. Now it's down to less than $40. So it has, if it goes back to its all-time highs, you can go up 10 times your investment. So I bought some, just gonna let it run. I'm up on it about 10%. Just gonna hold it for a little longer, see if we get more. Target is down today. Texas Instruments is down 1.5%. UPS is down. Yeah, I have a decent bet on UPS. I mean, I know that stock is down, but due to tariffs, the whole international trade and shipments are down. I'm hoping it'll come back. I hope the world will become united again, and people will be trading, countries will be trading like they used to, and things will go back to normal. Nvidia is up a little bit. How's AMD doing? I remember AMD took a big hit. Oh, it's pretty flat. It's actually a little bit green. I said earlier, Micron Technologies was down like 5%, right? MU, let's take a look. Yep, 5%. What's happening? Wow, we had a nice run up. Whew. It was just $117 like a few months ago. It went up $50, so it went up like 50%. Yeah, not interested in buying it, but I definitely traded it before. It does pay a little bit of dividends, so Micron is definitely something I would consider. Now let me quickly switch over to Quant Tower and see if we can identify some levels there, and maybe we can place some orders there. Let me switch over to Quant Tower a moment. Okay. Some of our viewers have mentioned that the P&L on the right is a bit cropped off on the right when you watch it on the TV. So I'm trying to fix that here so you can see the right side of my screen a little better. Can't see my face sometimes, right, when I move, but that's fine. It's not that pretty. But P&L statement might be a little bit more important. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can find some setups here. And potentially put some orders there. Okay. So let's see. So the market opened here. Where is it? 9:30, right? 9:30 a.m. Just kind of did this. Right, we went down. Did this flaggy action. Right? Oh, excuse me. Alright, so we went up, 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 down. We did this, created this level of support, which we came down and tested it. Then we bounced out of it, made new highs, came down. We swept the lows of this support, and now we're slowly creeping back up. Okay. I'm gonna shorten this to this area because, you know, I think we already tested it twice. We went once into it, twice into it. All right, let's look for other areas of support. I'm just gonna set up my brackets here. Brackets are targets. Of where I wanna close my position. For those that are new. So I'm targeting anywhere between 3 to 5 point, 3 to 5 to 10 points actually, 3 to 10 points. Sorry. So we have one leg, two leg. So technically we could potentially look at something like this here. If we go higher, we could also do a simple like trap action here, right? The market wants to go, we did one pullback, second pullback. Might trap the buyers here. Excuse me, trap the shorts here and go higher. See if we can catch that. I think I said I was gonna go get lunch. I don't know why I'm trading. Alright, I'm just gonna set this here for now, and it's all speculation, but again, I think it's gonna go down here, trap the shorts, and go higher. Okay, that's my thought. I placed a couple of orders here because in case, alright, I didn't get a chance to finish saying this, but in case I was wrong on that trade, I'll get another one. I don't know, I just think this was a good area to buy. Again, this is a level of support. It has been tested. It's no longer really valid, but I feel like I could get some scalps here still. So while I'm talking, just gonna place the orders here. Okay. I mean, we're still pretty bullish today. I'm just noticing something here. We do have this channel. It's formed. So if we stay in this channel, we want to, we want to ultimately trade here in this area. Okay. These would be my areas of where I want to buy. This is a 150k eval, so I'm being a little aggressive and just placing my orders there. I'm gonna let that run while we look at additional areas of support. So we've tested this area, so let's look for another bull flag. So we had a bull flag right here. We had another one here as well, so we have this area of, where stops will be definitely hiding. These are sort of like bull flags, but they're just so close together. I don't want to draw them, but my chart will get too busy. So I'm just gonna draw a few areas of support that I think we could get reactions from. Okay, can we get a bounce? All right, so you can see we have this area of where I identified area of support. So there's one over here. All right. We have area of support here. And we have area of support here. So I'm going to place my orders there on this account. I'm going to switch over to my funded account now. Account number... This might shift over some things. 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix this P&L. Yep. Okay. All right. I think it should be okay now. 18. Computer's getting very slow for me. It's getting overwhelmed with all these quant tower and charts, etc. My apologies if my stream is getting a little weak there. It'll straighten itself out shortly. Just need to... Okay. Okay, we should be okay here. Okay, we're gonna try to target this area here of support as we had identified it. Okay. Here, I'm gonna place an order here. Place an order here. Setting all these orders in case the price does break down. This would be the area of management for me here. And I'm gonna kind of scale out of the trades this way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 orders set and loaded in this account. I'm gonna... Let me set it so you can see it. So I'm going to place my orders here at 711. $6.94. This is a 50K funded account, so I'm being a little bit more conservative here. And like so. I'm gonna let this market work. Let's go back to our initial trade. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see what's happening here. Looks like I just missed my trade here, right? So I'm just gonna place my order here, slightly below, and try to manage it if we do go down, which I suspect we will actually. And I think we're also gonna go somewhere here. So I'm gonna set my order at 724-ish. Another order will be at 716. And another order will be down here, in case we decide to sell off at 701. Okay. This is a bit of a complicated trade here. Again, I entered this just thinking for a quick scalp here. So one of them worked, the other one didn't. So there wasn't much thought behind this trade. You know, it's best not to buy in the middle of a channel, but it could work. Let's see, we made a new low here. Maybe it'll trap some shorts. Maybe it'll have a little bit of a ripper to the upside. Okay. We have too many lots now on the line. See if the price can break out here. If not, it's gonna go lower. We'll buy some lower. Trex is down 2.5%. Remember Trex? They do, I think it's like vinyl or some kind of composite imitation wood product for deck replacement. You know, I just, not a financial advice again. Just looking at the stock, it's been down. It's been beaten down. Not terrible, but I would think with interest rate cutting, people are going to want to buy real estate. They're going to want to update it. They're going to want to buy some board, something that will last. Maybe, you know, there's going to be some sort of a boom in real estate again. You know, Trump likes to stimulate real estate, so maybe something will come out of it, and maybe Trex has some, you know, good future ahead. Time is it? Is it almost lunchtime? 11:15. Yeah, I usually like to be done by 11 o'clock. I mean, this is when the market gets pretty slow. Okay, we're in some trade here. Okay, we're out, in and out. Quick scalp. Okay, just the way we like it. Okay, so let's analyze where we are now in this trade. So we have 3 minis now. We just added at the middle of our support level, which is a good thing. Got a decent bounce here from here. I caught like a bottom 24 up to, I got 10 points from here. But it looks like I'm aiming for a little bit more than that, which is fine. This is an eval, 150k, so I have room to play here. I'm gonna move my targets a little closer because I did help here with the bottom. I don't know how much longer this is gonna drag on, so want to be out. There's definitely some stops to be run up here, so market may want to visit those areas. 24, 748, 750. So I'm gonna put my targets over there. We just got a $200 winner here on this trade. I'm trading around the core now, right? So we still have 2 minis, but I was able to stick one in there just now and get out with a profit on that particular one. Even though our overall total looks negative here, and it will continue looking negative, even if it'll continue being negative, even if we go above this break-even line, because our break-even actually is up here. You see where I entered here? These are my arrows. These 2 minis are actually from up here. I'm sorry, actually, one from here, one from here. So I can actually go like this. Move my limits a little closer. So we'll take a little bit of a loss on that trade, but we made some of that money back by trading down here. Okay, hope that makes sense. All in all, I think we should be able to do just fine here, because if we close over here, we'll win about 3 points. That's 50 bucks. And then here we'll lose 50 bucks. So it'll work out in our favor. We just need to get that push. While that's working, I'm gonna look for additional places where we could trade. So this is another area of support. We can certainly trade from there. And do a trade from here as well. But that's like extreme, right? Look at this channel. In order for us to get there, we either have to completely flush, right? Flush down here, which is obviously not unheard of. It's possible. I'll move my target a little higher here. I want to get these stops here. We close strongly here. The slight pullback. Trap some shorts. Bam, to the top. Come on. We still have this top of the channel room to go up to. If we're not ready, it's okay. We'll be ready next time. We'll just add at the bottom. Manage it that way. I could do a small scalp here. I'm very tempted to do like a small right here, just to improve our position a little more, just to say we did it. So if we dip again in this area of support, make new low, it's okay. We'll just catch it from there. Wait, what happened here? Did I just miss this? Did it just go down and up? I don't understand. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It hasn't reached my target here. I'm thinking about, I think I heard the other count get executed. Okay. Okay, just missed our entry here. It's okay, maybe we'll come back. All right, count 23. What is this nonsense? Okay. The only thing I'm upset about is that it just missed me here. Come on, this would have been, I mean, this is just not fair. Look at this. Look at this. I'm just gonna go try to catch this. I mean, we're bull flagging here, I think. All right, so we ripped up higher. Now we'll bull flag in here. Could be wrong, could be misreading this, but that's the way I see it. This is eval, so I'm just gonna get a little bit aggressive here. Okay, I'm expecting to go into the bottom of this flag, bounce up for a quick scalp, then go here, bounce up. My break even is still up top there at, okay, let's see. This could be a total trap, and we're in the middle of the channel. No, okay, we got some of that. So our break even is still at 24,756. Okay. Alright, is this what is it gonna be? I feel like we gotta see the top of this channel. The flag, or whatever we want to call it now. Just still trading around this core here. Got two minis going long. Okay, it's Friday, huh? The market is getting very, very, very volatile. Now I'm like not interested in that trade, the bottom one. All right, let's see. We need to push up higher. Okay, good. We're out of one. Still trading around that core. If we make new lows here, Not gonna like that. Definitely not gonna like that. This did not turn out to be a bull flag. It's turned out to be some kind of a... I don't know what this is, a channel. Someone must have closed their short or something. Big short position. That's why the market just went up like that. Otherwise, we're still in this downward channel. And I'm going long in that channel. Just scalping it from the bottom. Gonna have a quick cup of soup here while this trade is working out. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Okay, approaching my reversal sequence here. Let's see if we can get that. So we had a nice sell-off into this trend line. We actually went below it. I'm looking to do this two-legged pullback here. Should have been green. I don't have time to move it away. Hold on a second. I need the red candle. Need to trap some shorts there. Okay, give me that red candle. Come on. Waiting for that red candle patiently. Okay, I think this will be a red candle. Almost done. Just don't go much slower, please. Close red. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna place my order there. I'm also gonna place my order here in case you do some kind of trap, or we may need it for management. All right. Gonna set my orders here too for a little bit of support, mental and physical. Okay. And we're in. 5 minis. Come on, market. Go higher. Go, 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 go. All right, let's hope we didn't just get trapped in there. I have my order here at the bottom for the traps that want to go short. Just gonna watch this. All right, let me turn. I'm still eating my soup here, so I'm gonna put myself on mute so you guys don't hear me eating, and we'll watch this trade together. All right, I was on mute. Let's take a look. So we are out of 4 minis. So we closed 4 minis out of 5. There's some stops right above here. See if we can reach those stops. If not, we'll manage this trade here at the bottom. There's all these wicks. They like to be run, so market may want to go and visit these wicks because somebody's hiding behind each of one of these wicks with their stop orders. Okay, stop losses. So we'll have these trades set up here, and I'll wait for some action. In the meantime, I'm going to set some other orders here on the levels of support. But we are grinding up here in this channel. We're kind of creating a small channel. Let's see if we can hold it. This channel could certainly turn into a bear flag. And that's when we're going to want to kind of get out of that quickly. I mean, if it bear flags, it could go down here, bounce, down here, bounce, and then flush down here, and then we'll catch it there, okay? And we'll manage it little by little, trade by trade. Okay, so let's take a look at our other accounts. How are we doing in the other accounts? Well, all right, let's wait for this one to close maybe, and then we'll look at the other accounts. I mean, so far we are $416 account. Well, across these accounts. So I'm actually stuck in 2 trades. Let's take a look at the other account. Account number 18. That's the one we've been sitting in for a while now. All right, so we still have this stubborn mini here. I'm just going to try to get out of this trade only because I want to see where we are in terms of this account. Should have gone out right here. But, oh well. Just going to set my orders here at this Wix. All right, come on. We're out. We are up $524 in this account. Not bad, not bad. Most of the money was made down here, actually. Wait, did we just get out? All right, I think we're out of all of our trades. Number 25. Please stand up. Okay. So we did well here. Gonna close out of these trades. Don't want to be that aggressive. Where else do we want to trade? We want to trade number 33. Well, let me double check if I have any trades available here. Okay, so we have a few trades here still outstanding. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to certainly try this. These are our areas of support that we have identified. Okay. Eval accounts, I'm being a little bit aggressive here. We need about a 70-point drop to reach the bottom of my trades. I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minis lined up. Okay, so I'm gonna be waiting for that drop. I'm also gonna, let me see also. Sorry, I have my tightest conversation here. Let me quickly reply to that message. Okay, might go out for tennis game shortly. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cancel orders. I'm just gonna take a break now. I need to see where we stand with all accounts. It's Friday. I don't want to go crazy on Friday. We're at top of this channel, so I'm gonna be watching this channel out of the corner of my eye. See if we can catch anything. Okay. Wow, market is really going up. Now I feel silly for closing my trades too soon. I had those 2 minis. I could have made another $1,000 on it. It's okay. Easy does it. Let me do a quick recap here, see if... Alright, I'm gonna leave this screen on for now so you guys can see my levels of support. I'm gonna put some orders here just in case while I'm doing my counting. If so, for some miraculous reason we decide to revisit these lows. Yeah, ideally I would like to catch the market somewhere at 24,700 area. So this we entered this trade at 24,730, and we got 25 points almost upside. Yeah, that was a nice trade. Okay, let's take a look more here. Alright, I'm gonna start doing some updating here on my spreadsheet, so count the money. Definitely need to upgrade my computer to a faster computer. I have a pretty powerful laptop, but for streaming and trading multiple platforms, I need like something with an NVIDIA card in it to handle multiple operations. Alright guys, this will be the end for the stream. I'm just gonna remove all my orders. We're still pushing to the top of this channel. We may sell off or maybe we'll break out. This will be a huge bull flag. Can't predict here, but you know, anything could happen. But you know, technically we can go down here again, visit these lows. And if I was trading, I'd be trading, you know, looking for a bite down here at 24,700s. Okay guys, trade small, trade safe. The gains will add up to big gains, so I recommend just taking it easy, especially it's Friday. The market is going to start dying out into the lunchtime. See, I'm eating myself now, but yes, overall we did well today. Green across all accounts. I'd say we're close to about $4,000, so that's kind of our average, $4,000 to $5,000. I will, you know, make sure you watch the recap tonight. I'll have the updated numbers there, so visit Smull, SMULL trades, small trades, to see how we did today. Okay, feel free to subscribe. You don't have to, but if you want to catch my trades in the future, I trade Monday through Friday at the market open.